Hi, good morning. It is still morning, but it's later than I usually film these because I'm on break. In true teacher fashion, pretty much the moment I went on break, I don't know if you can hear it, I started to feel a little bit sick. So yesterday I just relaxed and putzed around. I cleaned everything, but mostly I just rested and watched some TV. I don't know if anybody else is obsessed with that Norwegian Christmas show that was on Netflix last year and this year. Last year ended on a huge cliffhanger, and I guess this past week, they released the second season. So when I discovered that, my evening was pretty much gone. But then on top of that, I discovered that I could watch A Suitable Boy, which is BBC miniseries adaptation of one of my favorite books of all time. So when I discovered that I could watch that on one of the channel subscriptions I have on Prime, I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna give in. So I read none of this yesterday, but I will read it today. And I also filmed myself doing nothing fun, but I will throw in a few clips of TV watching and peanut brittle making. The other big thing I did that I didn't take any footage of, I don't think, was put my plants out on the back patio for the first time in a couple of weeks. Bad plant mom here. They were fine, they looked fine, or maybe I just didn't notice until I think Friday, and then I was like, oh my goodness, some of these plants need sunlight. Like, they really need real sunlight real fast. So I put them out for most of the day yesterday because it was only in the 40s, and I'm looking at them now, and they all look so happy. They all look, and maybe it's just in my imagination, but I don't think it is. I think they truly look much happier after just one afternoon in the sun. I am going to open, oh, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm going to open number 20. It's a substantial feeling book. It has heft to it. Oh, it's got a blurb by Eleanor Lippman on the back. That's usually a good sign. We have, it's a signed copy. It has a gigantic sticker on the front from the Literacy Center. Oh, it's a signed copy of a book called Farewell. I should just show you. There we go. It's a signed copy of a book called Farewell, Dorothy Parker by Ellen Meester. Okay, full disclosure, I was meant to read a Dorothy Parker over my 200 Women project. Picked it up, couldn't do it. I think it was just the time I picked it up, but I don't know, maybe Dorothy Parker and I don't get along. So it'll be interesting to me because sometimes I'm willing to give an author more leeway if I know who they are. A perfect example of this is F. Scott Fitzgerald. My first time reading The Great Gatsby, I despised it, but then I had to teach it. And so then I started reading up on Fitzgerald and learning about his life and his relationship with Zelda, and learning a lot about Zelda and his relationship with Paris and just all sorts of things. And then how, you know, his death in Hollywood and everything. And I became so empathetic for the man that I forgave the pomposity of his written voice. I think probably his spoken voice too. I think the man was pompous, but he's also totally human, right? And so maybe, I know this is fiction, but maybe reading a fictionalized account of Dorothy Parker will instigate me to want to pick up her writing again and give it another go. So today I'm gonna read this and finish it, and all day long. And I will see you tomorrow.